Good afternoon class. Today we will discuss about formation of oxygen. Students, as earlier we have discussed about air, that what is air. Air is a mixture of gases, and about its component, that is its percentage composition. So there we have seen that about 21% is surrounded with oxygen. So students, now let's talk about the formation of oxygen. So before coming to this topic, let us simply understood some points, that is symbol. So oxygen symbol is simply O. Here you can see the symbol of oxygen is O, and students, as it is found in molecular state, that's why it is always represented as O2. It is its molecular formula. Now atomic mass of oxygen is 16 and molecular weight of oxygen is 32. So this is about oxygen. Now students, let us understood some points, that how the history continues, that how the oxygen is developed. We know we find oxygen in nature, but how we can prepare it artificially or synthetic way, that we have to discuss here. So firstly, oxygen was first prepared by a Swedish chemist Seal. You can see here a Swedish chemist Seal in the year 1772 prepared oxygen, and he prepared it simply by heating mercuric oxide. He has taken mercuric oxide, he just heated it, and after that he obtained oxygen. He called it fire air or vital air. So he doesn't named it as oxygen, he is named the gas as fire air or vital air. Then as time goes on, then English chemist came, and that is Joseph Priestley. He obtained it independently and got the credit of its discovery. Okay, further he also not named it. Then at later period, a French chemist, that is Lavoisier, you should recall his name, because he is very important. That is a French chemist, Lavoisier. So he studied its property, okay, and assumed it as the important constituent of air. Then he named it oxygen. Before this it was not named as oxygen, earlier it was named as fire air or vital air, but now after Lavoisier it was named at oxygen, and it was proved that it is the important constituent of air. So this is about the basic history of oxygen. Now students, let's come to the main point, that is the formation of oxygen. So oxygen can be prepared in many ways, likewise in by laboratory method, by commercial method, by some chemical methods. So let's see. So student, oxygen is prepared from both natural and chemical method, okay, or from both the natural and chemical sources. So now let us see the very first, or you can see the very important, which is given in our questions also in your exercise, that is laboratory preparation of oxygen. So students, for this you have to perform an experiment where you have to take some black powder of manganese dioxide. Okay, the formula of manganese dioxide is MnO2. This is manganese dioxide. What happens, you have to take these powder, okay, it is of black color. Then what you have to do, you have to attach a thistle funnel, okay, and then you have to just add a delivery tube, one to this thistle funnel and one to the trough filled with water. You can understood this by I will show you a diagram. You can see here the diagram. Here what you see, here is the thistle funnel. This is called as thistle funnel. You have to take this type of flask, okay. This is also called as bottom flask, okay, flat bottomed flask. So here you can see its bottom is flat, that is why we are calling it as flat bottomed flask, because at the bottom it is flat. Then what we have to do, we have to also take a trough filled with water. You can see here, this is a trough, it is filled with water. Okay, and we have to keep an inverted gas jar. Here you can see this jar, this is a gas jar and it is inverted. So we have to keep a inverted gas jar into it, in the trough. Then what we have to do, a gas evolve in the form of bubbles. Okay, when the gas evolve in the form of bubble, we have to pour H2O2, that is hydrogen peroxide. What it is? H2O2. So the basic reaction is of this H2O2. Okay, we will pour H2O2 in this thistle funnel. Then what happens, a gas evolve in the form of bubble. Okay, you can see here these bubbles are coming, so these bubbles are a gas. Okay, so what happens, this gas is the oxygen gas, but read it consequently, that how the steps are going on. So firstly, the gas is evolved in form of bubble, and when the gas is completely filled, okay, the gas jar, when this gas jar, earlier you have seen, let me remove this, earlier you see there are 3 drops, 3 part of gases, one is here, one is here, is one and is here. But what happens when this jar is fully filled with the gas, okay, suppose this jar is fully filled with the gas, then what you have to do, you have to just remove it and stand it erect. Okay, you have to remove it, the gas jar, and stand it erect. Then what happens, how you can check that these gas is oxygen? So you have to simply bring a burning matchstick on the mouth of the gas jar. When you will bring a burning matchstick on the mouth of the gas jar, what you will see, that the matchstick burns vigorously. Okay, so it indicates that the gas filled in the jar is oxygen. There is one more question in your exercise, that how you can explain that gas filled is oxygen. Okay, how you can identify the presence of oxygen gas. So you can perform this activity, that suppose this is a gas jar, okay, and here is the gas, that is oxygen. So what happens when you bring a burning matchstick near it, okay, then it burns vigorously. Okay, the flames will be increased. This indicates that there is the presence of oxygen gas. Okay, students, you have to remember this equation also. This is the final equation which is happening on. Simply we are adding hydrogen peroxide, this H2O2 is hydrogen peroxide, and we are adding manganese dioxide in it. There is one more question in your exercise, that what is the role, what is the function of manganese dioxide in the preparation of oxygen? So manganese dioxide is act as catalyst. Okay, then what happens, it forms water and a major product, that is oxygen. Okay, you can understood this question clearly here also. Catalyst, there is one more question, what is catalyst? So student, catalysts are the chemical substance which do not take part in the chemical reaction but enhance the rate of a reaction, okay, are called catalyst. So what they do not take part in it, but they enhance the chemical reaction. So this is again we are writing the similar equation. Here is the hydrogen peroxide and we have taken these manganese dioxide as catalyst. It enhances the rate of reaction, that rate of formation of oxygen will increase. So this is the role of manganese dioxide, that is enhances the rate of reaction, the formation of oxygen. And what is catalyst? Catalyst is simply the substance which do not take part in the chemical reaction. So students, this is all about today's lecture. Let's recall all. We have studied about formation of oxygen. In this context, we studied some history behind this, that it was first prepared by Swedish chemist Scheele in 1772, but he named it as fire air or vital air. Then we have studied about an English chemist, that is Joseph Priestley. So he obtained his independently, that without any other products. But later, a French chemist, that is Lavoisier, studied its property and proved it to be an important constituent of air, and also named it at oxygen. And now you also remember some points, that symbol is O, and in molecular form it is written as O2. Its atomic mass is 16, its molecular weight is 32, and for its preparation it can be prepared by chemical method, by natural method. We are preparing it by laboratory preparation method. So here we are just taken hydrogen peroxide, and we have taken a flat bottom flask, a trough which is filled with water, and added to it a delivery tube which whose one side is inserted in the flat bottom flask and one side in the trough. Okay, and also we have taken a thistle funnel, and what we do here, you can see in the diagram, we are adding H2O2 from this thistle funnel, and through this delivery tube, this passes into the water and decomposes into H2O and O2. The gas, that is O2, is exerted in this jar. So this proves that. And when we bring a fire stick, or you can say matchstick, burning matchstick in front of this gas jar, then what happens? It burns vigorously. This proves that the gas is oxygen. Okay. Also we have studied about catalyst. That is, what is catalyst? The substance which do not take part in the chemical reaction but enhance the rate of a reaction. You can simply write the equation, or you can skip writing equation. You can simply write example. So its example is MnO2. There are many more catalysts, like iron sometime act as catalyst. There are many more catalysts, but you have to study only one, because here it is important in your syllabus point of view. So students, this is all about today's lecture. Thank you.